Week 10 is in the history books. There were a couple of great games, also some blowouts. Damian, who are your two biggest winners and your two biggest losers from Week 10?
Two biggest winners for me, I got to go with Pittsburgh because I think Pittsburgh established themselves as for real, not just because they beat my Washington Commanders and my king, Jaden Daniels, but because they definitely proved they can play with the best teams in pro football and they can win close games. My second winner, the Detroit Lions. If you're able to win a game after throwing 5 picks, you're a winner. You're a winner. For me, the losers, it's got to be Dallas, and unfortunately the Titans as well. Those are my two biggest losers.
All right, so my two biggest winners, the San Francisco 49ers. They're now 5-4. Big win down in Tampa Bay. They're only a game out of the lead in the NFC West, so they're still alive. Also, my second biggest winner, the Philadelphia Eagles. They are now 7-2. We know that they destroyed, embarrassed, made the Cowboys quit, as you might say. And they play your Commanders Thursday night, so the Eagles have to be feeling pretty good going into that matchup. Two biggest losers, the New York Jets. They're now 3-7. They only scored 6 points against the Cardinals. Jets fans got to be saying, what did we do to deserve this? We thought Aaron Rodgers was going to win us the Super Bowl. And my second loser, even though they're 6-4, the Houston Texans. You get 5 interceptions. You still end up losing. They're in first place in the division, and they'll win the division, but maybe people start to think that they can't really trust them against some of the top teams.
Yeah, honorable mention real quick before we go to the next topic. The Colts right there. They're also a big loser. Coach Steichen mentioned, hey, we're going to roll with Joe Flacco. We need a change. Well, they went with Joe Flacco. You saw that was his first pass of the day right there, a pick 6. I think that kind of embodies how their seasons went. I want to go to this next one, though, Bert. We kind of are inching closer towards the end of the season. We were talking about the AFC South a little bit there. Who do you think's winning these divisions in the NFC and the AFC?
All right, let's stick with the AFC South, the Houston Texans. It's a bad division. They have to win the division. Also, I think the Baltimore Ravens will win the AFC North. Kansas City Chiefs, they're still undefeated. We'll see if maybe they can make history. In the Buffalo Bills, they're 5 games up in the AFC East. It's their division to lose. And then in the NFC, real quick, in the East, I got your Commanders. I really think they can get it done. Then the 49ers in the West, the Lions in the North, or the Norris division, as Chris Berman used to say, and the Atlanta Falcons in the South, because Tampa Bay is not as good as I thought they would be. Yeah,
unfortunately, we don't have much of a difference. I do have Philly and Washington right there. I think Washington and Philly both reached 12 wins this year, and I think, man, I can't go as far as to the Commanders just yet. I think after Thursday's game, I'll have more of a better view, but we're basically on the same exact page. We got to go to this next one. Go ahead and let us know, man. What's going on?
All right, so the great Mina Kimes from ESPN, love watching her. She said that quarterback play in the NFL is better than it has ever been. Do you agree with that statement?
At the tippy top level, the top level with the Mahomes, the Lamar Jacksons, yes, I believe it is. But overall, I would say no. With the greats like we do have in Lamar and Pat Mahomes, they are all-time greats. They are our version of a Peyton and a Brady, I would say, right, in terms of just how great they are. But in terms of just the depth of position overall, no, I would say absolutely not. What about you?
I was thinking about this, and I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. I totally agree with you that there's that top tier, maybe 3, 4, maybe 5 guys that just stand above everyone else. And then I feel like there's a major drop-off in the talent.
I would agree.
So I'm going to say maybe at the top level it's better than ever, but in terms of the amount of quarterbacks, I would point to maybe the early and mid-2000s, Eli, Peyton, Brady, or even the 90s, Troy Aikman, Brett Favre, Randall Cunningham, Warren Moon, all of those guys. So
an occasional Heath Schuler.
An occasional Heath Schuler. You don't have your Schuler sleeves on. Those are the long sleeves he wears.
But no, absolutely, man. I would agree with you. I wish we had more time because we would really dissect this.